Smith. That's toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Cashes in for two.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Cavaliers with the basketball to Love. The Knicks secure the rebound. Into the front court comes Smith. Less than a minute to go in a tightly played first quarter. Got it.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Screen coming. Clarkson to Love. Going to launch beyond the arc. His first effort off the mark.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your pass.
Count the bucket for two.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Jordan Clarkson at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 80% at the line. First try at the line, no good. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. The possession lies with New York. That pass stolen by the Cavs. He throws it down. Jay, perhaps that's a start.
Those kind of plays get me fired up. That's a momentum play. They look lifeless here in the first quarter, but a dunk like that can get your team going in the right direction.
It's Clarkson with the slam. Long key from 3/4 court. We've reached the end of the first quarter here in game number 2. Jay and I are back after this. It's the NBA playoffs on EA Sports. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Ball in possession of Cleveland. Sexton to Stevenson. Has a chance. Can't connect.
And you hate to say this, but this is the reality of the matter. Sometimes it takes guys a little while to warm up into the game. Seems like they finally found their rhythm in the second quarter.
Danny Green to Colin Sexton. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Colin Sexton trying to cash in on a 3-point play. He's struggled so far. Free throw is good to finish off the 3-point play. That slices the lead down to 4. For 3, cleans it up. Offensive board. Straight on look. Gets to the basket and scores.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Here comes the screen. Cavs with 4 to shoot. Sexton to Evans. Trying to cash in. Almost, but no good. Nice finish at the rim.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable. And almost the physicality of the game centers him and puts him right on balance every time.
Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Down the lane to lay it in.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Sexton to Evans. Has a look. Wide open look, won't go. To Kevin Knox. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Evans. To Colin Sexton. Reset here. Let's see what they do. Sexton. 4-3. Too easy. Defense has to communicate.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moves without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Changes coming from both sides right now. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Not that time. He missed it. Cleveland has the basketball. Takes stock of the floor. Sexton to Stevenson. Gets it in the left corner. Gets a look. Can't hit.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
And the basket good at the rim. Deep three at the buzzer. We reached halftime here in Game 2. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Guys, let's take a look at what went down so far in this one. The Knicks entered the locker room at halftime with a significant lead. For them to get the lead, I see it happening with their transition game. They've done a great job today of working the fast break offense. These are the guys getting buckets for the New York Knicks. The Cavaliers did a lot of things wrong in that opening half. There isn't enough time to get into all of their problems, but I'll tell you this, they need to try to get better. Have a look at the leading scores for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Game track. Rebounds.
The New York Knicks are extending a lot of possessions and wearing out the defense with their emphasis on rebounding.
Player of the half.
I like this choice because he really put on a show in the opening half. There's a reason he's a fan favorite.
Who was cold?
Forget cold. This guy will be happy to be lukewarm at this point. He can't seem to get anything going. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
Cavs at the controls. Probing the defense. Here comes the screen. Sexton to Evans. A drive to the basket, but the shot rattles in and out.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
Evans to Colin Sexton. Oh, mistake there as the pass stolen by the Knicks. Lays it up and in.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Over to the right side. Wayne Dedman sends it away.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
And scores. Strong take.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Sexton. On a pass stolen by the Knicks. And the finish. Slam dunk.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are two different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Clarkson to Evans. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
Ooh, is there a medic in the house? You need to get those ankles retaped ASAP.
Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Clarkson with the basketball. Down a bundle. To Love. Has a chance. Evans with a shot. That's no good. Trying to cash in. The shot almost. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Cruises inside for 2.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Well, can't do that.
A simple touch foul.
Screen coming. Deep two there, won't go. Smith into the front court. His guys can get a 2-for-1 if they time this out. Clarkson with the basketball. His guys down big. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Tyreek Evans at the line for a chance at a three-point play. Shoots it at 75% for his career. Free throw's good to cap off the three-point play as they draw a tiny bit closer. And it's Clarkson with the rebound. Strong finish that time for Danny Green. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
And he throws it down. Nice finish for Kevin Love. That ends the third quarter with the Knicks enjoying a sizable lead. The Knicks to inbound here to start the fourth quarter. You figured they certainly had the advantage coming into this one. Jay, that's how it's played out.
On paper, this wasn't set up to be much of a contest. If the crowd could have gotten into it early, maybe. But sometimes a team is so good that you never had a chance to even start.
Trying to cash in on a three-point play. 71% for his career. And he misses that one free throw. Sexton to Evans. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here, because that was not an easy look.
Dinwiddie with the basketball. His guys leading by 14. To Colin Sexton. The pass set it all up. And the defender over pursues, and he's called for it.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Love to Stevenson. Free throws coming up.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end.
My fucking camera don't even want to work. I just text them like, yo, I gotta find another way. They pulling me in and out of videos.
That's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
Thompson, a couple of free throws on the way. He wants this number up. 60% career free throw shooter. Nope, first one does not go.
Yeah, because first they had me going through some other site, the interview, the Sentinel. Now this one I was supposed to do a one-on-one with the person, but it came up and they said that I have to upgrade something in my phone. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I was like, so when I try to do what they said, to hit it, it comes up something different, like advertisement shit. So I was like, yeah. So I just told them I'm interested. Is there some other way we can do this? Like, and then my uncle was like, oh,
No good. Missed them both. Dinwiddie in the front court. The lead is 15 to Marcus Morris. Layup goes down. Well done.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Curling inside. Yes, and the foul.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Colin Sexton at the line for a chance at a three-point play. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. Oh, he can't connect. Dinwiddie with the basketball. His guys hold a commanding lead. Oh, I missed a short one there. Count the basket at the rim.
You know, it reminds me of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. Corner three at the buzzer. Hits the late three at the buzzer, but it's not going to be enough. This game is all over. It's a victory for the Knicks. They'll take a commanding 2-0 lead into Game 3 of this 5-game series. For my
The Knicks dominated this game from beginning to end. You ask me, and I'll tell you, it was the ball movement that made all the difference. There's something to be said for a team that can win as a group. And that's what happened here today. Check out the leading scores for the New York Knicks. The Cavaliers are no longer suffering through what was a big-time blowout. And it's games like this where veteran players can be so important. They've been through these types of blowouts, and they know what it takes to keep a locker room united. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Game track. Assists.
As you can see in the highlights, this team did a great job of staying competitive and putting in the necessary effort to get the win.
Player of the game.
And what we have here are highlights worth 1,000 words. There's no question he stood out amongst the rest in today's matchup.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. Here's our top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
the Nick. This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Valen Rose, signing off.
Excuse you, I am not a diabetic. I am not a diabetic. But you just